The Rocket Review is sponsored by Why Not Saloon.
We're so thrilled to have in the studio an incredible jam band bringing indie, trance, and some other great music forms together. Goose. I've got Peter, Rick, and Trevor, Jeff, and Cotter all hanging out. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thanks for having us.
So congratulations on the new album that came out, Live at the Fox, and we were talking about that before we came in studio. 3 nights in Atlanta, and then you just picked your favorite one.
Well, yeah, we boiled it down just the second 2 nights for the release, yeah.
And still came out with a double LP.
Yeah, yeah, and the LP is just the 3rd night, so.
The music sounds great, though. We were talking about it to where, you know, you guys really captured the live sound, and obviously what Goose is so well known for is bringing that. How did you make that happen on this double LP with Live at the Fox?
We just played some shows, you know.
Well, you know, it's not a bad thing though either to when you're headlining the shows, because you guys have played with Trey Anastasio and certainly Bob Weir, so many other greats over the past few years. But now when you're headlining shows yourself, that's a different thing, and selling them out. How does that feel?
Feels pretty good.
You just want to keep doing more of it, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that's incredible. Well, it was neat too watching the videos. You guys have gotten a lot of high views on your video channels and everything too. And are there going to be more videos rolling out this year, or are you pretty much done after the double LP came out?
Always more videos.
Now, lying to me, Jeff, are you?
Moss videos.
Yeah. And maybe we see the Epiphone and more of your percussion instruments on there?
Definitely.
Well, you know, somebody who's been a little quiet back here, and I think I'd be remiss, is Cotter. Cotter, it's so good to see you back there.
Oh my God.
You know,
It's so good
usually
to be
you're hiding
seen.
behind the drum kit.
You're right.
But now you can be seen.
Wow.
So does this mean you're
Hey guys,
taking
this is
front
what I
stage?
actually look like.
So Goose is actually going to change the whole setup, and Cotter's drums moving to the front.
Yes. I will be front and center for this tour. And
Now
they'll be
is
behind
that
me.
also going to be for a Goosemas?
Of course.
Okay.
Maybe you'll play in the audience for Goose.
I'll be right in the
Is he
middle.
going to do like one of the things with Steve Vais, or is he going to have like the body drums going, Cotter?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the like Tommy Lee thing where I like go up in the air and start spinning upside down.
I can't wait to see that.
Tacoma, baby.
I mean, and that's going to, exactly. That's going to be a lot of work. You're going to have to get, work out
get
for
in
this.
shape.
Oh my gosh.
He's hitting the gym.
Yeah, I'm hitting the gym hard.
Well, you know, and we were talking also that with Goosemas coming up this December with 2 nights, but you guys are kind of doing it similar to what you did in 2020 with the bingo tour, which I thought was brilliant because, you know, as we all know, unfortunately, everything shut down just while Goose was like on the swing up, and then the world shuts down. And you guys took this as an opportunity to get into the barn and do a show, and it did incredible.
It was super fun. I mean, at the time, we had nothing else going on. So we were just excited to get together as a band and with our whole crew and just make some music and like put on a production. And the bingo thing just made it all the more fun for a live stream. You know, we just pulled songs randomly out of a bingo roller and just played whatever was next.
I love that idea, though.
Yeah, it was really cool.
But, you know, as musicians also, it keeps you on your toes.
Oh, yeah.
It definitely did.
Because you're like, you know, it's like going, well, we know we're doing this, and oh, no, we're not, because the bingo card just drew,
Yeah.
and then you got to do it.
Yeah.
You got to go with the
Don't know
balls.
what's happened next.
But also, I think what's fun about that, because I think some bands are kind of afraid to do it, is you get to hear the deeper cuts. Because obviously you guys have so many hits, and with what's been on Billboard and everything else with the album and all that, but it's also nice to me, I'm a deeper cut guy. I like to hear the cuts that maybe don't get played all the time, or maybe you guys don't do at the show. So with bingo then, it's just random.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go with the balls.
So will Goosemas be the same?
It will.
Will this be
Yeah,
like random
it will.
Christmas songs
Yeah.
and Goose songs?
Not Christmas songs, but yeah, it's random Goose songs and other things.
Well, this is the 11th annual also. I mean,
Yeah.
so I mean, can you elaborate on random, I mean, will there be like elf costumes?
Probably in the crowd for sure.
Okay, good to know, but not on stage then, except for Cotter.
There has
We
been in the
wouldn't
past.
rule it out. Yeah.
Cotter's gonna have on the full
do
like
have some
Christmas
elf
outfit,
qualities.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been known to dress as an elf.
Jeff has dressed like an elf.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a Spinal Tap moment then, right? So you gotta have like a really small Christmas tree? So I mean, you know, you guys are gonna like fully decorate the whole thing for Goosemas, right?
Oh yeah.
It's got a whole vibe.
Yeah. We did the Christmas thing for a while.
Yeah.
This is
and
the
now-
11th annual.
Well, now we've been moving away from the Christmas thing.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Last year we
only
did
do Christmas so many years.
Yeah, we did Goosemas in space last year, which was pretty sick.
I am going to have to go find that now. Now you piqued my interest.
It was fun. Yeah, and then this is Goosemas Bingo.
Right.
Yeah,
It's like, and I was talking also with you guys before we came in the studio, the artwork. And you guys have multiple artists that you work with, and it's incredible artwork. And I know for the albums and for the T-shirts and everything, how many people are working on these album covers and this signage?
I don't know. I haven't taken account.
It's so many. I mean,
Several.
we have a
Like
different
more than the band.
More than
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
we have a different like poster artist for every show.
Really?
There's a
Yeah.
unique
Do
poster.
you select them like bingo?
No, yeah, we've got like a list of of artists that we work with, and
Yeah.
then we always like adding new ones, and it's like there's a different design on a T-shirt pretty much for every show.
Yeah.
Different like poster you can buy. It's a screen printed poster every
Wow.
show. Yeah.
That's incredible, because I
It's
mean,
cool.
it really is art. And I think particularly with what you guys are doing musically, and I love the jam sound, and that you guys, especially for the live shows, what you're able to pull off. But then to have artwork that kind of matches what you're doing musically, that's a challenge. You got to find the right people.
It's a fun part of the whole thing, you know.
Yeah, to be able to pull it. And I think also for your fans, because you guys have an incredible fan base now.
They're the best. Yeah.
I mean, for a band that's, really, catapulted, we always joke in Nashville, 10-year town, you guys have kind of exceeded that. You've sped up the process.
We did, we spent our time. Yeah. The time happened.
Yeah, the time happened.
The time happened.
Yeah, but bursting out of Connecticut, right?
Right. Yeah. The flourishing.
Flourishing.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you're playing a show in Mexico.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with that coming in 2025?
Viva El Gonzo.
Viva El Gonzo. I can't wait to see that T-shirt and the artwork.
It's gonna
And
be a
so,
lot
and
more.
this
The
is
artwork's already great.
It's gonna be hot.
this is Goose headlining this,
Yeah.
and friends.
And friends.
And friends.
Yeah.
You tend to have a lot of friends that want to come up on stage and jam with you guys now. That's not a bad problem,
Not a bad problem.
especially when they're kind of known like Trey, and they don't want to go back and sit down afterwards.
That's a good
And
problem.
Trey's pretty darn good. I've seen Trey too.
He's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he could make it.
He's pretty good. Yeah.
I'm banking on him.
Yeah.
But it's like, when you guys have, and I was kidding you too before we came in studio, to where, Rolling Stone, is raving about you guys, where you're really bringing a new dimension to jam music. And certainly, like, we all know there's the good and bad, but you guys are just the musicianship with what Goose is bringing, with all 5 of you guys is huge. But also you're finding a new audience. You're bringing in a younger audience that maybe wasn't in tune with the Dead or Bob Weir or with Trey. What do you guys think on that?
I mean, there's definitely we have more modern influences that we pull from.
Right.
That we love more modern music.
Yeah.
So I think that just seeps its way into the music we make, original songs we write, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, and I was going to bring up too, to where, and there's rumors you guys are working on new music that could release in the next year or so, but we can't talk about that because it's embargoed. It's double secret.
Yeah. There's a lot of music we've written over the past couple of years that we play live. That's part of the whole thing that hasn't been put out yet. So
Right.
that's a big part of things we've been working on and other things as well. So yeah. Next year will be fun.
So, and is that the way you guys test it out? When you have the new original songs, do you test them out at the live shows first and then see how they go?
Often, yeah. Generally, that happens a lot. Past couple of years has been a lot of instances where we've finished a song and played it that night, kind of thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's exciting, but that's also why the fans love coming out, because you never know what show you're going to get with Goose, and when you have a bingo wheel.
Oh yeah. Anything can happen. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and also, I mean, like I was mentioning with the venues you guys have been playing, selling out these shows at giant venues, and I mean, that's pretty legendary. I mean, Cotter, you may need a bigger drum kit for this.
You're right.
One more cymbal, and I know Jeff is looking at one more snare,
You know?
Yeah, and then there's a separate trailer just for the drums and percussion. It's the setup.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
I'm going to need a bigger boat. Yeah. Exactly. But I mean, also with the stage, it's like you guys take up the whole stage with the band, And then you guys are like moving around all the time.
When the stages get bigger, we need to get more stuff.
Yeah. I mean, at some point, especially with you guys jumping around, it's like going, you got to make sure you land right.
Yeah.
And will there be this problem at Goosemas also?
We've got trainers for that.
So and stunt doubles?
Yeah, well, no, we do our own stunts.
You do your own stunt?
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah. But,
just like
you know,
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, gymnastics
Wire
training.
team.
And, yeah, wire team.
So it could be like out over the crowds at Goosemas.
Yeah, you never know.
It seems like there needs to be like a 3D Goosemas.
If it's
Goose
in
is
the balls,
3D.
Yeah.
you know.
4D.
Goose is 4D.
Cotter in the crowd.
Yeah, the 4D, like where you get the water experience and the wind and everything. You know, you can feel like the drumsticks moving by your head. You know, I mean, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I love it.
That's great.
I think it's better than smell-o-vision. You know, a lot more fun with 4D.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure, though, with everything you guys have going on, obviously live at the Fox, double LP, doing great. What an incredible album that you guys put out. I'm glad it's out on vinyl, too. But then you've got Goosemas coming up. You have the huge, is it El Gonzo? El Goosemo?
Yeah.
Viva El Gonzo.
Viva El Gonzo.
Yeah.
See, thank you, Jeff.
El Goosemas.
And I mean, and there's going to be more notifications coming out about 2025 because you guys are kind of wrapping up everything in December with Goosemas, right?
We've got a New Year's show in Austin.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that on the schedule. That came on. Ooh,
Yeah,
where are you
yeah.
playing at in Austin?
Moody
The Moody
Center.
something like that.
Wow, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of music in Austin.
A little bit.
Oh yeah.
It could happen.
It'll be great.
Yeah. Good stuff. Well, I want to make sure for our viewers, websites, social media, everything for Goose to keep up with you guys and to come see you live because I'm telling you, got to see them live. Where should they go?
GooseTheBand.com or at GooseTheBand on Instagram.
And then you'll also have the vinyls and some cool merch coming out for Goosemas and the incredible artwork also at the merch table and online, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Both spots.
And more drums and more instruments.
That's
More
it.
stuff.
Always.
So you guys got to support Goose because they need one more semi just to haul the instruments. Because these instruments won't carry themselves to Austin or Mexico.
Yeah.
No?
So you guys got to have it, right?
That's right. We gotta have it.
Yeah, let's bring it. Well, I'll tell you what, be sure and however you consume music, whether it's via vinyl, which I recommend on this one, live at the Fox Theater, or if you do digital, check them out. Go see Goose live. These guys are incredible musicians. You're going to love them. Also, check out Goosemas. I believe it's through Nugs.
Yeah, if you want to live stream it, you can go on nugs.net. We live stream all of our shows there.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like what you guys did back during the pandemic, but now it's bingo Goosemas.
Yeah, well, yeah. Goosemas is going to be in Charleston also.
Yes,
South Carolina.
exactly right for the 2 nights. And then you've got the huge Mexico show too. I'll tell you what, follow the band, but go see them live. You're going to love this band as much as I do. Goose, the band. Check them out, listen to the music, and buy their merch too. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having
Yeah.
us.
The Rocket Review is sponsored by Why Not Saloon.